Hey guys, today I'm going to give a 9-month update on my BAK Revolver X4s Tonneau cover here. Now if you didn't catch the initial install and review video that I did previously, I'll put a card up above. Definitely check that out. But like I said, I bought this about 9 months ago, and the most common question that I've gotten is, how has the cover held up so far? And so in today's video, I'm going to give you my own unbiased and candid thoughts. This video is not sponsored by the manufacturer. In fact, I paid for this cover with my own hard-earned money. As a matter of fact, I kind of splurged on it. Normally I wouldn't spend that much on a Tonneau cover, but I went for it this time. I believe it was about $1,100 when I bought it 9 months ago, and the price has gone up. I'll talk about that later in the video. But I just wanted to start out by showing you what the cover looks like after 9 months of wear and tear. And so this is just completely unfiltered. I haven't washed it or anything. The truck hasn't been washed probably in over a month. You can see it still has that really nice matte finish that it's known for. I haven't had any stains or rips. There are some faint impressions you can see right here on both sides, and that's actually from the foam underneath here. When you roll it up, that's where it makes contact. And in my experience, most of that washes off. Like I said, I haven't washed this in over a month, and so most of that all washes off. In fact, you can see some little drippings here from a tree, some sap, all that'll come off just fine. And for those curious on how I use the truck, typically I'm hauling things in the back of the bed here on a daily basis, opening and closing the tailgate multiple times. Usually I keep the tonneau cover in this closed position here, and then I'd say maybe once or twice a week I'm rolling it up to haul something that's taller that won't fit underneath here. And so that's typically the wear and tear that I put on. Of course, it stays parked in my garage when the truck is not in use, so it's not subjected to a lot of sun and heat and things like that. But you can see, this rubber strip, this seal along the edge, it's still very soft. It's not brittle. It hasn't cracked. I haven't put any oil on here or any kind of conditioner. This is just how it's weathered over the last 9 months. Even this piece of plastic, this little bezel trim here on the corner, has held up very nicely. The action as far as opening and closing, I haven't had any issues with the wire. It securely latches each time, and it locks all the way down there with the teeth. And I was a little concerned about the longevity going into it because it has this nice soft matte finish on top bonded to the metal, and I'll talk more about that later in the video. But I would say over the first 9 months of ownership, based on my use, it's got a really solid track record so far. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a good idea of the wear and tear on the cover after 9 months of use. But I want to transition next and talk about the pros, the selling points that I really think make this cover stand out, and then I'll talk about the cons. So I came up first with 3 main selling points, and the first is really, I think, the appearance. I think that's why a lot of people buy this cover. I think that's what drew me to it initially, because I'm pretty tall, so I'm holding the camera up higher, but for an average height person, you barely see the cover on there. It is super low profile. It just kind of blends in to the rest of the truck, and then when you do see it, that matte finish, it just looks really nice, and I think it blends with just about every truck that I've seen it on. So I think the appearance is a major selling point. It's just got this nice seamless matte finish all the way down, uninterrupted. So I really think that is the major selling point for this particular model, is just the way that it looks. Second selling point that stands out to me that I think makes this cover different than others is the added security you get with the locking teeth. You can see where I've unrolled it right here, what those teeth look like here, that groove, and basically the locking mechanism right here goes into those teeth all the way down the sides of the tonneau cover, from the bulkhead all the way down to the end of the tailgate there. And so, with a lot of tonneau covers, maybe they're fastened with Velcro along the sides or snaps. And so, of course, someone could undo the Velcro, undo the snaps, and reach in to the bed. But with those locking teeth all the way down the sides, it makes it a lot more difficult. And like I said before, I haven't had any issues with those locking teeth. It always locks right away. I haven't had any issues with the pull wire here to release it, the spring or anything like that, and it locks consistently and seamlessly all the way from the front to the back for me. So I think the added security is definitely a major selling point for this tonneau cover. But then third, and this one actually surprised me after owning it, third selling point is this thing is virtually rainproof. I haven't had any leaks whatsoever, even during torrential downpours along the side here, this seal, or even along here creeping in, or even at the bulkhead along here. I've never had any drips get in there. The only place that I've had a little bit of water from time to time is along the tailgate, and it's coming in really right here at the tailgate. Not so much the fault of the tonneau cover itself. It has a really good bulb seal that they give you that goes all the way across, and as long as you get that adjusted right so it compresses, you know, up against the tailgate, even along here stays nice and dry with a heavy rain. It's just really right here that you're going to get a little bit of leakage there. And so if you're looking for cover where you're concerned about things getting, you know, wet and staying dry inside, then this cover surprisingly does a really good job of that. Sometimes the more complex you get, and when you have tonneau covers that sit inside your bed rails, then you have to deal with that seal all the way down. And I haven't always had good experiences with other covers in that area, but this one has performed flawlessly for me. Okay, so those are the three major selling points that I came up with for this BAK Revolver X4s. And next I want to transition to the cons. And in full transparency, these cons I'm about to share with you, I have not experienced myself, but I've had many share them with me from my previous video. And I always want to give you the full picture. And so I want to share those cons because I've had enough people report them to me. And the first one has to do with this nice matte texture on the top and how it's bonded to the metal underneath. And so I have had quite a few viewers comment from my previous video that they've had issues with this nice soft matte material basically separating from the metal underneath. And of course, you know, there's some type of glue, I would imagine, that's connecting the metal to this nice soft matte material right here. And so you probably have two different materials that are expanding and contracting at different rates. And I'm sure they have a really, really good glue that's holding those together, but several have reported that over time that bond seems to break down, and so they'll get some bubbles or ripples and the material doesn't seem to, you know, hold and bond permanently to that metal substrate. So again, I have not had that issue on my cover so far, but I've had others report it to me. And so again, I just want to give the full picture. I do keep my truck in the garage here when it's not in use, and so I see a fair amount of sun when the truck's in use, but you know, it's not sitting all day in the sun every single day. And so I do wonder if you're in a climate or you're in a use case scenario where your truck is outside in the hot sun, especially if you live in a warmer climate, and that sun is beating down on this material. You know, it's black, so it's going to absorb more heat. I do wonder if perhaps that accelerates it and makes it worse. So if that's your use case, you're in a climate where your truck's in the hot sun all day long, every single day, then maybe this is not the best tonneau cover for you. But for me, like I said, I haven't had any issues with the glue failing so far. Second con I'll mention, and again, like the first, I have not experienced this personally, but I've had several reported to me, and that is if you live in a climate where it gets well below freezing regularly, and let's say you leave your truck parked outside at night, I've had several report that it's very difficult in the morning to open up the truck, that it kind of freezes the cover shut. Perhaps some of it is moisture with the teeth and it prevents the release mechanism and the spring from releasing those teeth, and perhaps some of it is just with these joints. You know, it's kind of a cylindrical hinge type joint, some moisture gets in there and it just makes it very rigid and difficult to roll. And so I've had several report that to me as well. So if you live in a colder climate like that, your truck's parked outside, that may also be a factor to consider. Okay, so those are two cons that I wanted to mention because they've been brought to my attention multiple times by other viewers. But then really I've got a third con, and this one is personal, that I wanted to mention, and it has to do with the price. Like I said, I bought this about 9 months ago, and I think I paid just over $1,100 for it at the time. And it's my understanding that in today's market, at the time of this video being recorded, this exact cover is now just under $1,500. And guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. But for me, I was already struggling with it at $1,100, and now given that it's just under $1,500, I just think it's on the high end. I mean, certainly you can get discounts, they have promos on it that'll bring it back down, but I just think it's a little bit on the high end there. Okay, so that being said, would I buy it all over again And guys, I gotta confess, it does look really sharp, and I've been very pleased with the performance. So other than the price factor that I mentioned, I really like this cover, and I'm still really a big fan of it. So I think I would just wait for it to go on sale and then snag it up in one of those promos, one of those discounts, because it is a really sharp looking cover, and I really do like the functionality of it overall. But guys, I wanted to close out the video and give you some alternatives. You know, if you've watched the video so far and you're not really impressed with the pros, the selling points that I presented, and you're concerned about some of those cons, I wanted to give you some alternatives that I've had firsthand experience with. And the first would be, if you're concerned about longevity and durability, you know, with the glue separating on this nice soft matte finish in the metal underneath, or maybe you're in an environment that's colder with frost and freezing temperatures, then I wanted to recommend another kind of more of a hard retractable cover that I've had on a previous truck. And that one is from Pace Edwards, and it's called the Switchblade. And it's basically more of a metal top up here, and then it retracts into a more conventional canister style. So it does take up some space in your bed, and that is one major con, but it still retains that nice, you know, low profile, nice appearance on the outside, and it's probably a little bit more durable. I would say from an appearance standpoint, maybe not quite as nice compared to this matte finish here, but that one is pretty nice. I did have a little bit of water intrusion with that particular brand. I mean, you have to manage that retractable section with a gutter and then a little downspout basically that goes through your truck bed and drains outside, and so that's always an issue. But overall, I think that's a pretty durable tonneau cover. And the thing about that Pace Edwards is the price, guys. And I checked on this and I couldn't believe it. It's still the same price that it was, I think, 5 or 6 years ago when I bought it, at $1,150, $1,150 for that one. So that's an alternative if you're looking for something more robust. But then if you're more budget conscious, like I said, I normally don't spend this much on a tonneau cover. And the last 2 or 3 trucks that I've owned, I just had a soft roll-up cover. And the one that I used was from Truxedo. It's called the Truck Sport. It was just a basic roll-up cover that sat above the bed rails. Didn't have to worry about water intrusion, you know, nothing mechanical, really basic, but the vinyl material on the outside held up really well. And so I'd also recommend that one, and that one's only about 350 bucks, you know, full price. You can get it on sale, of course. And so those are 2 alternatives that I would recommend if you're not interested here in the Revolver X4s. Anyways, guys, it really just depends on your goals in the end. I mean, it's a very personal decision, and so you got to weigh everything. I still really like the appearance of this Revolver X4s. I really think that is one of the major selling points. Just a really sharp looking cover. But I did want to point out some other price points. You know, there's always a give and take with everything, right? So anyway, I'll include links to all these below, and so I want to thank you in advance for using those affiliate links to help support the channel. If you got any questions I can answer, definitely drop me a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.